Does he continue his analysis of the different theaters on the next page?
Yes.
Could I have page 51, please? And up in the right corner, up near the number, if you could tell us what that says.
Yes, there's a note. It's got a star and then a symbol, and then it says, tablecloth clamps makes good door wedge. Took forever to find that it was object of search. Originally looked at pipe clamps and other rigid yet shaped clips.
On this page, does he also discuss how to conduct his attack?
Yes, it's indicated under a bullet point that says 3 options of attack. And then it's hyphen start at 12, hyphen start at 10, and then or 9, and then a hyphen start at smoker's escape.
Does he then discuss the pros and cons of each of these methods of beginning the attack?
Yes, further down the page,
We can
there's
scroll
a
down a little bit more.
representation of all 3 of those options, both in diagram and then a list of pros and cons.
And does the first one address pros and cons of starting the attack in Theater 12?
That's correct. It says 12 and start, and there's a diagram with the vehicle arrows going through Theater 12, then through a common hallway towards Theater 10. There's a drawing of a lock near Theater 10 with the arrow making entry into 10, and then pros and cons associated with this. Pros, hyphen start at smaller area. The next hyphen is can lock double doors at 10, increasing casualties. The cons, hyphen starting point, more conspicuous than others. And then now we move on to the next option.
And is that Theater 10?
Correct. Against 10 start, diagram similar to the one above, this time vehicle parked near Theater 10 with an arrow moving into Theater 10 and through the common hallway into 12 and out of 12. Pros and cons. Pros, hyphen very inconspicuous starting point. A star can feign smoke. And then a hyphen, many initial persons packed in single area. Cons, can't lock double doors, many escapees. And then he moves on to the third option.
And what is the third option?
The third option, smoker door start, same diagram as before, including 12 and 10. Shows the vehicle parked outside of 10. Arrows coming from the vehicle in through the common exit doors in a common hallway, entering through double doors in the back of the theater with another lock, and then arrows exiting back out. Pros, hyphen, least conspicuous, can feign need for smoke, hyphen, can lock double doors, inflicting mass casualties in 10, hyphen, may re-enter and kill more or bail. Cons, most prone for door being locked or clamp removed, hyphen, real smokers early warning, hyphen, time in hallway is vulnerable.
Now, you can take that down. Is the Aurora Police Department located close to the theater?
It is?
And is there anything in the notebook that reflects that the defendant knew that the police department was close to the theater?
Yes, page 52.
If I could have page 52 up, please. If you could just scroll down a little bit on that there. And what do we see on this, in this drawing?
Again, this is a drawing diagram, aerial view, and it includes 3 structures and a roadway. Structures include National Guard, which is the rectangle on the top left. Over in the top right is the police department, labeled as such. And then sort of down below both of them is another rectangle that has movies written in it. And then there is an ETA response, the sign for approximately, and then 3 mins, or minutes.
And ETA meaning?
Estimated time of arrival.
Now, we've heard a lot about the defendant's different purchases that he made. Did he write about these in the notebook?
Yes.
If I could have page 53, please. starting down about the last quarter or so after bullet point 3. If you could tell us, you can start right there and then we'll scroll a little bit further down. If you can tell us where it begins to discuss purchases he made.
Yes, it's on the left side, the first word in the sentence is buy. So it says buy stun gun and folding knife. Research firearms laws and mental illness. Buy handgun. Committed - shotgun - AR-15. Second handgun. Wild card - explosives. Simplest and least suspicious - gasoline and oil. Acquire remote detonation system and body armor. Practicing shooting at Byers Canyon Rifle Range.
Now, when we were opening the packaging for the notebook, you can take that back down, we saw a Post-it that had the infinity symbol with the 1 on it that we've
Correct.
also seen on the calendar. Did you see that in the notebook as well?
Yes, it appears 3 times in the notebook as a complete symbol.
Where does it appear for the last time in the notebook?
The last time it appears in the notebook is on page 54.
Could I have up 54, please? And is there anything in the notebook that appears to reference the movie that the shooting ultimately occurred at?
Yes. There is a last statement on this page, and it's the last sentence in that paragraph on page 54. Embraced the hatred, a dark night rises.
Thank you. I don't have any more questions at this time.